Welcome to the beautiful Appenzellerland in Switzerland. Today we are hiking one of the most amazing trails to the Schäfler Hut. We'll stay overnight at the top of the mountain and with a bit of a luck, enjoy the stunning views. Since Seealpsee, Switzerland's most beautiful mountain lake, is nearby, we might even take a dip in its freezing waters. The hike isn't too difficult and is one of the best you can do in this area.
And now let's start the most beautiful hike in Switzerland.
If you look at our bags, you might be thinking that we are going for an entire week of hiking.
We have no clue what happened, but I think, if you either go 1 night or 5 nights, you still have to take kind of the same amount of stuff.
We are also taking our sleeping bag, right?
Yeah, 2 sleeping bags I have in my bag, but Adi has all the camera gear.
Look at other people's bag.
Yeah. I have a little flashback from our first Tour de Mont Blanc experience.
A few years ago, we tried to hike the famous 170-kilometer Tour de Mont Blanc with a backpack that weighed over 28 kilos. Yeah, we gave up on our first day.
And now we kind of make the same mistake again, maybe.
That's where we are going.
First stop, second stop.
We are starting in this valley, and I cannot believe that we would end up in such a beautiful place tonight. We parked our car at the Wasserauen car park and set off towards our first stop, the Aescher guest house, one of the most beautiful huts in Switzerland. It's also very easy to reach, so you won't be alone.
Go.
So they're waiting to go home.
They're waiting to attack us.
You! The first part of the hike was boring as we made our way up a steep concrete road.
It's beautiful, but we're a bit out of shape. A bolletje?
Yeah. Oh, there's some birds here.
We're in the Aescher Hut, the most famous hut in Switzerland.
I thought it was the most pretty.
Yeah, no, you think it's this. This is nothing. You have to look from the other side and you will see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And why is there a leash on the child?
Yeah, children you have to put on a leash. We saw it and I thought, so heavy thing around her.
We are going to this lookout point. From there, apparently the hut looks really pretty. So let's check it out. Is it looking pretty, Mira?
Yeah. Here we are after a tremendous, tough hike. We're at the Aescher Guesthouse, one of the prettiest mountain huts in Switzerland. And now there's a bit of a cloud behind it, but normally you see like these big mountains and it's like coming out of the mountain, this mountain hut. But this is not the place where we're going to sleep tonight. We still have to go a little bit.
How far we have to go more?
They say 1 hour 40.
Okay.
I think we're doing it kind of, yeah. Oh, exactly.
What?
They said 2 hour 20, right? Coming here.
But then we took 20 minutes break.
Yeah. So yeah, but I think they kind of calculate that in. But going up, we always do pretty good.
Oh, look at this. This is our 267th break. After a quick break, we continued our journey towards the Schäfler Hut, where the hike finally became exciting. It's a bit scary. Oh, that looks a little. Along this trail, we got stunning views of Seealpsee. Up to this point, this hike has been quite easy and manageable for most people.
The view is, yeah, not there. Tomorrow will be.
After 4 hours of hiking, we finally arrived at our destination for the night, the Schäfler guest house. So in every hut you have to take out your stinky shoes, and everybody's stinky shoes goes in one room, and then you have to pick up common slippers.
Yeah.
So we can go, right?
Yeah. We are in the room. It smells super fresh. Like it's always these huts. They are so clean and see the old one. Everything is perfect. We booked a 3-person compartment and we were really scared that there would be a third person. But I think if she understands me right, she said there won't be another person. So we have a private 3 beds for 2 people.
But there are blankets.
Yeah, but Jesus, there are blankets.
And Mira carried 2 sleeping bags and the liner throughout the entire trek, and she has to carry it back.
They say you have to. No, she asked me, "Do you have sleeping bag? Otherwise, you have to pay."
Oh, maybe
5.
it gets really cold.
Maybe it gets because it's already getting fresh.
Yeah, but imagine 10 people here. How can it be cold?
Yeah, but yeah, it's nice. It was 97 Swiss francs per night. These hut prices are kind of the same all around. But the good thing is, tomorrow we're going to a really nice viewpoint and we can hike there from this hut. But if, for example, we walked all the way back to the valley today and tomorrow we had to go back to that viewpoint, then we kind of had to take a lift somewhere. Otherwise we couldn't visit all these places in 2 days. But now, because we're staying in a hut, we don't take lifts. So it's a kind of good decision, right? We are getting some mac and cheese, but not just the mac and cheese. We're getting a Swiss mac and cheese. Oh yeah, and that one.
And we get a Swiss cider.
A Swiss cider. So it's just like apple juice, something, but in a really fancy cover. I just realized it's Swiss mac and cheese. This morning we went to a Swiss cheese shop and I couldn't even go in barely because the cheese was so strong, and now I smell the same smell. Oh, Adi, we made a mistake or not?
But we need some calories.
Yeah, that's for sure here.
It's lekker.
No.
Especially with YouTube. I don't know.
Oh.
We are back in our dorm, and if you're coming here, make sure to bring some winter clothes, because it can get chilly. It is super chilly outside. We are in September, but we are using the blankets from the hut, and I don't know how cold it will get. Our room is pretty full, and we are not even in peak season. It's mostly locals, so yeah.
A few moments later.
Mira is running somewhere. Where are you running to?
Oh, it is clear!
It is?
It is!
The whole reason of coming to this beautiful hut was to enjoy this beautiful scene of these ridges. Since we are here, the view has been like this. There's no view.
And
It has been cloudy.
we came outside to really show you the sadness, you know, how cloudy it has been. We don't see nothing, and now we see the sunset.
Where do you see the sunset?
There.
That's a very positive vibe I have.
No, it is a bit clear.
Look how crazy the clouds are moving.
Wow, I think it's really
I think it's
cool.
coming clear, Mira. Careful, Mira. Really focus.
Every time you say, okay, now we go inside, but then the other side gets clear.
And now whatever sky you see clearing up is gonna be like this for tomorrow, whole day.
Oh,
It's so cool.
I'm really happy that we see these clouds going
Yeah.
crazy. I've never seen it like with it flying.
Yeah. And on each mountain you see some hut and you see this little light twinkling. I think we are enjoying this place to the fullest. Everybody's having dinner now. What time is it now? Oh.
8:15.
Yeah, it's almost our bedtime. The next morning we got lucky. No clouds, just views straight out of a dream. We see something really cool, and the best part is it's not even that cold yet. It was just so magical. So this is what we were missing out yesterday, guys. Look at this. Now we are going up there to the lookout point. We are at the location now, just waiting for the sun. But this already looks so cool. It's like day and night different from how it was yesterday. So we have some dedicated photographers here from 4 o'clock in the morning. And look at the view. Today we have to go through that path. You see, it looks a bit sketchy. Yeah.
The sun is coming up and the sun is falling on the mountain. It's really cool.
It's just so magical. I really cannot believe that we are viewing this. So cool. Yeah.
We're so lucky that the clouds are gone. Like yesterday clouds are fine. It was super magical. So now we're lucky today.
And now time for breakfast. How was the experience, Mira, in our 5-star hut?
Yeah, it was really nice. But a few tips: don't take your sleeping bag. They have proper blankets, and if you just take a liner, it's all good. Of course, when it's freezing outside, it might be a bit colder inside, but then you just rent one for 5 francs.
And we are in September, so it was not even that freezing outside.
My whole bag is sleeping bag, and it feels super stupid. We didn't even take them out. There's a lot of people. It's really busy, and we are in September, so the staff already had a whole peak season before us.
Yeah, so that's why they're a bit grumpy.
They're a bit grumpy now and then.
But anyways, let's start today's hike because the weather today is really beautiful.
Amazing, amazing.
And we have a lot of adventures planned on the way. So let's see how that goes. Today's plan is to hike down to the Mesmer guest house and then head to Seealpsee for a swim, or at least an attempt. After that, we'll make our way back to the camper van via the steep, boring concrete road. What are you saying?
Don't be afraid of heights.
So don't look down, Mira.
It's not too sketchy, or there's proper space to walk. Oh, maybe get rid of your sticks this first path to Mesmer. We are going to Mesmer, by the way. Did you tell that? Oh! There's some stairs here, but it's just the tiny stairs.
So we saw this path in the morning from the viewpoint, and it looked really narrow, and it almost looked like you had to be a crazy professional to cross this. But it's not that bad, and there are these, these wires which you can just hold on to.
There's the hut we slept, so we walked all that. It's like, if you see it like this, you cannot walk there, you would think, but we did. It's really the most perfect morning. It's warm from the sun, but not too warm, and it's filled with fresh air, and this is really the best you can get in the mountains. Amazing. So many extra walking. The first we saw yesterday also some cows. The first cows from today. And I think someone over there is playing no clue what it's called, but this really long flute, and he's blowing in it, and you hear it all over the mountains. Really cool, and I think we pass him. You're on my way. I am on your way. Just how you say it.
Where are we going now?
That's Mesmer, and I think they will have goat cheese and llama cheese, donkey cheese. And we're really hoping that the guy will play his flute again. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I think it's really tiring to blow.
Yeah.
I ordered a hot chocolate here at Mesmer. It's really cute. I think it's a family run. There is even like a little baby, and they're already peeling all the potatoes. They're milking their goats, and I've got fresh milk.
For €5.
No, it's okay. temperature differences in 10 minutes is just crazy. From freezing cold to super warm. Not complaining. It can also be alone in the freezing cold. You know, fun fact, in a few days it will be snowing here. It's crazy the weather. Normally it is not like this in September, I think. I think the whole September is normally still like a good season to do hikes in Switzerland. This year is different. It's really bad.
After the Mesmer hut, the trail has been a little bit tricky if you are going up because it's crazy steep. And we already see a lot of people just taking rest and taking their time. But going down is pretty smooth, and I think even if it's raining, it's really doable, this trail. And maybe we are halfway through before we do some skinny dip in the water. But I think it looks like it's gonna be super freezing. Mira, are you ready to do some...
I will go in with my big toe.
We didn't shower last night, this morning, so...
No, there's no showers there in Schäfler Hut. So take your baby wipes. We reached to the Seealpsee and it's so beautiful. There's even a little farm there and I hear cows, and you would think that this sea is maybe like on sea level, but it's really high up in the mountains because from there we still have to go really far down to Wasserauen where our car is in the valley. It's really cool, and I'm really afraid for the temperature of the water. Adi goes for sure, right?
So, you're going for a swim. Is you ready for swim, Mira?
It's a bit weird swimming suit what I'm having. It's my pajamas, but yeah, we didn't take swimming clothes.
So 2 hours later. It's nice. So you might be wondering why my bag was so heavy and so big. Apart from the camera gear, we have a whole bloody gas cylinder. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I don't know if there's a
We never really did this before.
No.
So let's
And
see.
we're gonna cook some noodles next to the most beautiful lake of Switzerland. So let's try to see how that works out. So this goes here.
Quick, quick, quick.
There's a Michelin star noodles coming in soon. There are cows inside.
Yeah.
Looks like. So how's the noodles, Mira?
The packaging looks more impressive.
Than the noodles.
It's called noodle poodle. I thought it was so funny. It's really not bad. There's even vegetables in there.
Oh.
It's a bit difficult to get it on your spoon.
So why are you facing your mouth to here?
Yeah, hoping that the wind will blow my hair away. There's troubles that guys don't realize. Like, hair is always in your mouth, in your face.
So now we are going through the same boring path we took yesterday to go up. Yesterday was fine, but today is 28 degrees and we see a lot of people coming up. And it doesn't look fun.
Like the round, how we did it, because every round, of course, you can also take from the other way, but how we did was the best because you were going up kind of in the shadows.
Yeah.
And going down full sun.
Yeah, and then you have the lake in the end to enjoy.
Yeah, no, it's perfect to do it like this.
Yeah, I think it's easier to run now.
Yeah, if I didn't have a heavy bag.
Yeah, that's every time what's what Mira said.
Now I feel sad that it's already over. I expected a really long day hike today. But yeah, really take your swimming clothes and jump into that lake. It's freezing cold, but it's the best thing ever. I even did it, that says a lot. So it is possible. Yeah, you're here at the amazing trip, really amazing.
Yeah.
If you're in this area, Appenzellerland area in Switzerland, then yeah, if you're able to do this one, do it. It's amazing.
It's not that difficult.
No, it's really not difficult. Just the first half an hour today, like going down was sketchy. So just take your sticks away, you know, have 2 free hands.
Yeah.
Don't take too much stuff in your bag. I think it makes it more tricky because we had all this weight to balance.
Yeah, I think you just need like 2 liters of water, 1 pair of clothes for the night, and that's it.
And a liner.
And a liner, yeah,
Yeah.
that's really important. That's it.
Yeah, toiletries and stuff,
Yeah.
but no.
So yesterday we did 8Ks and today also we did exactly 8Ks.
8! It
Yeah.
felt so much easier. Yeah, we're going down
8
all the
kilometers,
time.
yeah.
Oh, and the swim was amazing.
Oh,
Because there's
yeah.
no shower up in Schäfler, but there's you can really good wash yourself. I
Yeah.
saw people even with their feet in the washing basin, that fresh, but yeah, it's really not an issue, the no shower
no,
thing.
I think we really enjoyed it. And you had some other plan, right? To come back with a really long route.
Now, my original plan was to go from Schäfler to Saxe-Lücke. And if you are like researching this area, you know what I'm talking about. It's a really nice viewpoint. And ChatGPT said that it was possible. So I thought, oh, let's do it. And then last night we discovered...
ChatGPT said it's like 3 to 4 hours of moderate to
and then we were
easy
looking
hike.
at the map and we were like, huh? Okay, I don't know how. And we asking some people, and no.
And
no.
whoever we were asking, they would be like, huh?
I don't know.
Serious?
So, a good lesson for me, never trust ChatGPT. It's crazy. It just exists for a year and we already trust robots.
But there was also not many information about the route we
No,
wanted to do.
there was no information on the internet, so I thought, oh, let's just ask ChatGPT. Not possible. But it's amazing, pretty what we did today.
If you enjoyed this video, give a like and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!